Good afternoon, start over. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jody. My husband, David John, and I have a small farm in the panhandle of North Idaho. These are our stories and adventures. And today's is going to be a story. It's going to be a little bit different. I went around today and took a bunch of pictures because this is a sad but very happy story that I'm going to tell, and it will be easier for me to tell without having to look at the camera. So, gonna show you pictures of the farm and tell you a story. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and there's big changes coming our way. So the story I have to tell is about David John and I. Growing up, I always wanted to marry a Montana farm boy. And David John is a Montana farm boy. We're complete soulmates. This year, and really didn't notice, he was kind of lethargic and tired and not doing as much as normal, but we just figured it was because he was overweight. Well, last Sunday, he came home from work early because he felt like he had really bad indigestion. Okay, he's got heartburn. He's been diagnosed with heartburn. So he was working on treating that, and Monday wasn't better, just basically couldn't get off the couch. Tuesday I came home, he still hadn't been off the couch, and I mean, it's been hot here, and the birds hadn't been given fresh water, and I was irate. And so just held it all in, went and watered, just kept getting madder and madder as the evening wore on. He woke up from a nap and jumped into the hot tub, and I point blank told him I was so mad at him that I didn't even want to look at him, that I was going to go to work until 8 o'clock in the morning and then come home, feed and water the animals, and then we were going to go to the emergency room because there's something going on and it's more than just mild heartburn. Well, to come to find out, on Sunday he'd had a heart attack, and it didn't present like a normal heart attack, so we didn't know that that's what it was. And one of his arteries was 98% blocked, so they had to go in and do bypass surgery, which basically means they have to break his rib cage in half, pull it open, and go in, get a new vein, aorta vein, to replace the part that was blocked and broken. Talk about a scary time in life. Every time I thought, okay, nothing scarier can happen, I'd be at the hospital and something scarier would happen. And I'm just telling the story from my heart, and this is for David John and for others to realize that a heart attack doesn't always present with the normal symptoms. His was heartburn, It felt like heartburn. He didn't have the tingling down his arm, nothing like that. But it's one of those, in hindsight, looking back, he'd been lethargic. He'd just not been feeling well, had no energy. In looking back, thinking back, his color wasn't good. But because I live with him every day, didn't really notice the difference until after he'd gotten into the hospital and they had put him on nitroglycerin for the pain and to stop his heart from wanting to have another heart attack. And the blood thinners where his blood was starting to flow, and within 24 hours he had healthy color again. He wasn't gray and pale like he had been, but I hadn't noticed. So we have some major health issues that we're going to be changing and addressing, going to be adjusting our diets. He was also diagnosed as a diabetic, but they didn't give us what stage. I think they're thinking if he can change his diet, that it will affect his blood sugar level and will be good to go. So we'll be basically both on a diabetic diet, which is a pretty easy one to do. It's just means, oh, I say that, and I love my carbs, I love my breads, but the doctor said that we both should be on the same diet so there's not bad stuff in the house. So I will be on it with him. The diabetic diet is basically lots of vegetables, lots of fruit, lean meat, just no breads, no pastas, no rice. We are going to fudge a little when it comes to mashed potatoes or potatoes, because he loves his potatoes. And in my looking through, russet potatoes are the worst because they're the highest in the sugars. So we'll be looking for different options. Thank God I didn't plant any russet potatoes, but the garden is starting to produce, so he's going to have lots of fresh vegetables to be eating. I will be chopping stuff up for snacks and just really paying attention to what it is I'm buying at the grocery store, what the sugar content is, just because I need my partner in crime to still be here in 10, 20 years. We have lots of things to do, and I think that's the hardest part for him right now, is because with his surgery, he is beyond limited. I mean, I jokingly say, but I'm dead serious on it, that for the first couple of weeks, the heaviest thing he's going to hold would be a cup of coffee, 8-ounce water bottle. I know they say his weight limit is 2 pounds, but I need him to heal up fast and heal up healthy. So I'm going to be doing a lot of projects with him supervising, or trying to get projects done with him supervising and me doing the manual labor. But it's the scariest thing in the world to have to go through. Walking into that hospital room right after his surgery, and the reality of it is you can never be prepared enough to see someone in that situation. I thought I mentally knew what I was going to be walking into. And I could not, and I was not. So I think because of that, now hindsight being 2020 as it is, that's why there's bare spots in the garden, stuff got planted late, and I don't know why I didn't pick up that there was an issue, because there was always a really good reason why something didn't get done or why something got delayed. Who knows, maybe both of us were avoiding the possible truth. But day 2 after his open heart surgery, he's up, he's walking around. He did 300 feet today. May not sound like a lot, but that was a good first workout. He's back on regular food, and hopefully the day this video goes out, he will be back into the regular hospital and out of the ICU. But this is my partner. This is my soulmate. We have the same dream. And I love you, honey. I hope my story wasn't too convoluted, contorted. Didn't write myself a script. Just wanted to put the story out there.